Hi, welcome to my channel, and of course welcome to your reading. So if you have, well, if this reading has come across your YouTube feed, it means that there is something in it for you. I can tell you that when I sat down to meditate, the image that came through very clearly was a half moth, half butterfly. So with one wing, beautiful colors, and the other wing sort of in dark shades, like a moth, which gives me the feeling that this is about your transformation being half done. Here we have, what is it? The gem. This is very much what I saw. If you could imagine, like the one wing was like that and the other wing was like this. That is the image that came to me. So I feel like you're a half-cooked egg. In the most beautiful of ways. It just means that there is a lot that maybe still needs to take place, or a lot that needs to heal. I'm going to read from the book at the end, and we'll see what comes. It should tie everything together. And for now, I'm going to pull the camera down for the rest of the reading. So let's see where we end up. Okay, why have you manifested this reading? What do you need to know in this present moment? Transformation. Things are changing at a cellular level. Deep healing. I think at some stage I did mention healing. We've also got Lemuria, creating heaven on earth. It's happening. One more, but they want me to shuffle and pop. Oh, I'm going to make this a little bit. There we go. Okay, the ever unfolding rose. This particular card seems to be coming out a lot for a lot of personal readings as well as collective readings, because that's really what is taking place. That is the energy that we have shifted into new earth energy. We are bringing it down, or bringing it in, or I'm not quite sure of the right wording there. I think it's less irrelevant there, or it's less relevant than what is actually taking place. But in order for heaven to come to earth, right, we need to realize that it's excuse me, it's already here. We just haven't seen it. We are still stripping away the parts of our self, the parts of our identity that are blocking our vision. 3-3, as I say that, blocking, the veil. We all speak about the veil lifting. There is not just one veil, there are many veils of self. And that is what is occurring for people in this collective, this transformative transformation. And this is a beautiful message. It's sort of I wanted to say, a little pat on the back is what they're giving me, to say like, yeah, you've really been doing the work, and things are beginning to happen. So this will come as confirmation. 5 of intelligence. Things are beginning to come apart, to break apart. In this particular deck, this is a Dungeons and Dragons deck, tarot deck. The intelligence represents the swords. So things in the mind are becoming to pull apart, to allow for new things in. The 5 is about change. And with change, there is often a state, where we have to let go, that we have to make space for the new, and there is a breaking apart. I also find it quite interesting that the image that came to me of the moth butterfly, is also one thing, but 2 things. So let's explore this a bit more and see. Okay. 10 of strength. Strength in this deck is wands. This is a beautiful, actually these 2 cards together for me just speak of what is really this forward motion of what is happening, because in the wands, in the wand suit, there is a journey, and from the 9 of Wands going into the 10, the 9, there is this sort of almost pause before stepping into the 10, because it's been quite a long journey, but it's a pause in the sense that we know that 1, maybe 2, possibly 3 more steps need to be taken. We are right at the finish line. And what we then realize as we step into the 10 is that while we've been, going through all these phases, all these realizations, revelations, shifts, we have collected many tools along the way, so that when we get to this stage, we are 55, so change, we are here with everything that we've collected, this toolbox, the help, the assistance. The 10 of Wands is about the coming together of all the pieces, finally ready to be put into action. And by that, there is we'll see what else comes. There is no, what they're just telling me to say here is that there is no rush to put anything into action. But there is an acceptance that needs to take place. Okay, top 3, 1, 2, 3. Okay, so we've got the Death card, the Hermit card. Oh, this is quite lovely. The Death card, the Hermit card, and the 6 of Charisma. The 6 of Charisma being the materials. So giving and receiving, and they're telling me that this is not so much, even though it is in the material world, this card, it is more about equal energy exchange in the material world. Take that however it resonates. Things are coming to an end. The Hermit is the 9. If I'm not mistaken, I'm quite blanking here, so forgive me if I'm wrong, but if I'm not mistaken, the Hermit is the 9 in the tarot. I can't believe I'm blanking. So there has been this quiet phase, this transformation, this keeping to oneself, like one does, like the caterpillar does in the cocoon, and that is coming to an end with the Death card. It is a time for new beginnings. Something, this transformative phase is coming to an end, where you will step out into the world with possibly feelings of more confidence, or just less care about what the world thinks of you, to get to a place of freely giving the world whatever you got going. A 7 of Wisdom, because you have a lot going on at the moment. There is a lot taking place. With the 7 of Charisma, we've got the 7 and 7. So if you've been seeing 7s, here's some confirmation. But with the 7 of Charisma, you see the fruit that he's plucking. It's ready to be plucked. It's ready to be taken. If you look at the other ones, they're not ready yet. They're still transforming. They're still becoming all that they can possibly be, the best versions of themselves, for lack of a better way of phrasing that. And as he waits for all that needs to occur, he does this patiently, knowing, trusting that when it is ready, it will be ready for him, and the timing will be right for all, for the fruit, for him, for that moment. And that is, very similar here. Something is coming to him. So there seems to be, I wouldn't be surprised if in this collective there is a bit of psychic activity, lots of dreams, your sixth sense sort of gearing up, like feelings like, oh, I think this person's going to call, and then suddenly they call, or hearing your phone ring and go, oh, it's that person, etc., etc., stuff like that. Just little confirmations from yourself, confirming that there truly is this part of you that is connected to everything. Because with the star, when this phase, and it is a phase, it is a cycle, everything is cyclical. When this cycle, this transformation, and when you are ready to be plucked or to emerge from the cocoon, it will be in a state where your cup is so full, your strength is so full, like refilled, that you'll be ready to face the world, not just bravely, but in a resonant, grounded way, with a cup so full that it is able to fill at 11:11, fill all other cups. You will be able to give back. I just want to shuffle one more time, see if anything pops. Yes. We've got the 4 of charisma. I'm going to just place these here like that for you to actually see upright. The 10 of wisdom and the 9 of strength. Okay, so as I said with the death card, things are ending and things are beginning. We also see that with the 10 of strength, the 10 of wands, that you're coming to an end. You are stepping into something with a toolbox full of tools, with community, and with intention. For some of you in this collective, you are still possibly at this 9 of strength, at this 9 of wands, at that pause point, where you are 3 steps from the finish line and you're just tired and you're just absolutely exhausted, and you maybe doubt is creeping in, maybe fear is creeping in, maybe the 3D world is causing you to doubt yourself, to doubt certain things. Maybe it is a physical person in your world that is causing you to doubt yourself. The reasons will be different for everyone, as this is a collective reading, but there does seem to be can you see? She feels it's like these guys are keeping her back, but actually all she needs to do is just walk. It's just take those last 2 steps and they will step aside. But her fear keeps her stuck. She fears that they will not move out of her way. She fears that perhaps they will attack her. She fears that perhaps she is safer standing behind them and the protection that they offer. There is a fear, there is a doubt that is causing certain people in this collective to not take those final steps. And the message for those of you who this last little bit resonates with is the 10 of wisdom is the 10 of cups. Not the 10 of cups, sorry, just give me a moment. It's the 10 of materials. And this is a coming together of coming into yourself and the fire that is within you. There is perhaps some more inner work that needs to be done, some more questioning that needs to occur. One of the most difficult things about the ever unfolding rose is getting to the stage or the point where you really do know with every fiber of your being that everything that occurs is happening for you. When one, can you see her? Can you see how she's just sort of lying back, 155, lying back and just allowing whatever to occur. That is the reminder. That is the reminder. There is nothing to be held onto. With this 4 of charisma, we see this dragon. Dragons mythically are known for hoarding gold, pillaging villages and taking and hoarding gold for themselves for no other reason than just to have it, because it's shiny or sparkly, or I don't know, produces a nice ambience. But you are desperately holding onto something that is maybe really not for you. Possibly this could also indicate that there is a bit of a scarcity mindset going on, that there is more sharing that needs to occur. So perhaps start asking the questions of why do you fear taking those last few steps? Because you are ready. You are ready. Once you befriend your dragon, once you befriend all that is you, all the parts of you, the dark parts. And by dark does not necessarily mean bad. Everything is neutral. There is no good, there is no bad. There is what is resonant and what is not. So you need to discover what is resonant for you, and then bravely own that and step into that resonance without fear. The universe is there to catch you. The universe is urging you to take those last 2 steps. Okay, quick shuffle, and then I'm going to read from that book, and we'll see. Okay, I am only going to take this 4 of wisdom as it came out face up. The 4 of wisdom is the 4 of cups. This seems to be pretty much a common theme for a lot of readings I have done. There is this encouragement, in the same way, to wait for the fruit to be ready to be plucked. There is the same message, the same guidance to sit in whatever is taking place, knowing that everything is working out for you. You are in a transformative state. There is, when one is transforming, they need to be sheltered, protected to allow this transformation to take place. If it is halted or taken or abrupted too early, for example, the butterfly in the cocoon, should one assist the butterfly in exiting the cocoon, the butterfly will not be able to fly. Its wings are not strong enough. It builds up its strength while it is pushing its way out of the cocoon. So there really is, the guidance here for this collective is to find your zen in wherever you are and step out of fear. These are not the moves that they have suggested in this reading, are not necessarily moves in the material world. They are shifts within your mind, your attachment state, your emotional state. So you need to sit wherever you're at with whatever is going on, not sit in a state of victimhood, because that would not be helpful to anyone, but to sit in a state of knowing that everything is always working out for you, and that you are coming out of the other side of this transformation more beautiful, more unique, more rare than you know, because we're all rare, than you were before. There is a peace that comes when one accepts all that one is and sees the beauty in all that they are. So the gem. Okay, let's just find this. Okay. The gem, the diamond, the gold, the inner treasure. There are infinite names for the gem. It is also known as the jewel, the star, the talent, the gift, the gold. One thing for certain is that it is found deep within a substance that is very much unlike it. For example, a diamond in the rough. The gem always stands in contrast to its surroundings. You can't find it when you are among comforts and pleasantries. Precious stones develop slowly deep in the earth, amid pressure and darkness. Discovering the gem requires a descent beneath the surface, where there is no definitive map. Yet the longing to touch the true gem within us is so strong that we cannot help but seek out its radiance. Your gem, like your destiny, is unlike any other in the entire world. Keep digging. When light, unique, shining, generative, irreplaceable. When dark, envy, greed, grasping. Go deeper. Legend of the crystal skulls, diamonds in the mine. The moments of your life that glimmer are cues to where the gem resides. Don't covet the sparkling diamond of another. The gem is like a fingerprint, never to be repeated again. Find yours. And in mythology, the diamond is often linked to the daimon, or inner light, that leads us towards our true self, our purpose, our destiny. I may have pronounced that little word incorrectly there. Okay, so if this reading has resonated with you, please do like, share, and subscribe. It does help the algorithm. And have a beautiful, beautiful now. Okay, bye-bye.